Alright. Welcome to SideboardMTG. My name's Eric, and tonight we've got Mono Blue Wizards for you guys. For those of you that have been watching my arena content for a little while, then you know that you know about this deck already, but tonight we're going to go over it. We're going to play it in a arena league, I guess, a constructed event, and see how well it does. So hope you guys enjoy, and let's get started with the deck tech here. What's up, everyone? How's everyone doing tonight? Well, I've got my mono blue deck here, and it's been doing great. So I wanted to run it with you guys, and let's see if it does as well for you guys. What's up, Crewfix? How you doing? We were going to do Subscriber Sunday, and I know there's a lot of you asking about manatraders and when they're going to have the cards available. ManaTraders posted that they'll have they'll start having cards available by October 3rd and should be completely stocked by October 7th. So after the first week, you should be able to get all the cards you want for Magic Online. You can't get those for Magic Arena. You still got to grind like everyone else on Arena. But we're gonna be doing some arena content until we get all the cards available to us. So for the next week, get ready, buckle up for some arena, and we're gonna have some fun and go from there. Is this in GNR standard yet? Yes. That's exactly what we're gonna be running. Is here, we'll go home. We're gonna be playing a constructed event, and we'll talk about the deck as we go through it. But all in all, the deck's pretty sweet. It's been very consistent. I've been using it to grind gold so that as soon as the drafts are available, like right now we can only draft M19 drafts. So I've just been using this deck to grind gold, and so far I've been doing pretty good. Buy loads of gems. What? Anyway, so we're just going to kind of jump straight into it, and I hope everybody enjoys. I wanted to do Subscriber Sunday, but there was a lot of decks, you know, that people were wanting me to run. I didn't have the cards for them yet, so I'm hoping everyone will understand that, you know, we're going to play Arena for a week. Then we'll kind of start getting back into Magic Online. So, I mean, things happen in video games from time to time, and you just gotta play what's available. Not a horrible opening hand, especially on the play. We can kind of get started, and we've got our dive down on turn 2, along with, you know, whichever one drop we don't play. Probably going to play turn 1 Siren Storm Tamer, so this isn't horrible. 3 lands is about what you want to see in the deck. More than that, though, you know, it's not like the greatest thing in the world. Although later they will definitely become, you know, great because we do have Tempest Gen. So, but in the opening hand, you normally only want to see 1 or 2 or 3. Another mono blue deck. All right. We may have to. It being blue, I kind of just want to like throw Naven down and see if we can just get started. I wonder if that's a bad idea here, rushing Naven. I guess so. I guess we'll do it. Maybe he's not mono blue. Maybe he's got some other color. Ooh, blue red. Okay. Well, he'll burn Naven here. There's the shot. Okay. Well, I do want to keep some pressure up. So we're just going to go ahead and jump into combat. What's up, Jack Breacher? How you doing? Right. For paper, this will be the last weekend, and then yeah, it's already playable on. Yeah, you know what, Jack, you've got it 100% right there. These blue-red decks, burn decks, are annoying. Yeah, they are. They're quite annoying. Chart, of course. Let's see what he throws away. Unexplained disappearance. Alright. That's pretty good. We do need to draw a little bit more land before we can actually play that. I can't just let him burn it. Right now we are keeping like the tempo up, so we draw one more land, then we can play the Tempest Gen. We need to be able to keep up something like Dive Down for it. Although we may go for it here. On land, there we go, perfect. So we're just gonna play the Tempest Gen, keep up the Dive Down. And now we should have a pretty good tempo play in the works here. He wants it. He wants it. And he did that on his turn. I'm gonna allow this. Maybe I shouldn't, but we can just play the same thing again next turn. I mean, he did get a surveil and he did stop 4 damage out of it, out of doing that, but since he wasn't like actually risking the Tempest, I felt that we're safe to go ahead and play it. Again, we have a pretty decent tempo play here. You went 2-1 last F&M, only losing to black-red aggro due to getting stuck on 2 lands. Wow, opponent. Just can't beat the mono blue wizards. Well, there's the Izzet deck for you. He drew a bunch of cards too, surveilled a lot. Seems like a thing. Oh, hey, look, Izzet Guildmage. Okay. So, have you guys been playing a lot of the quest and things like that? This blue deck could be hard to beat. This blue deck is the real deal, bud. This is the real deal. Foil Assassin's trophies are $100 each. Wow. Wow. Anyone know why modes are locked on Arena? What do you mean modes are locked? Okay, so we can get the Siren Storm Tamer down again. And then we can keep up turn 2 Wizard's Retreat. Or Wizard's Retort. I think I like that. We may just burn it now. He's gonna burn it now. Okay, well, that happens. You got us, opponent. Next turn we'll be able to play Nabin and keep up Wizard's Retort, so I think I'll just wait another turn. I mean, if something devastating comes down this turn, we can always retort now. I mean, we can buy a little bit of time. We Dragonauts. I don't like that card. I think I'm going to go ahead and retort that. Would love to get like a Curious Obsession. That would be great. So we'll go ahead and get Nathan down. This way maybe we can start doing a little bit of damage. A lot of Izzet decks lately. Definitely a lot of Izzet decks. Do you respond? Lightning Strike on Naven. I don't actually want to play the other island. I want to just kind of hold that in my hand to make it seem like I have more action cards. Pyromancer. Alright, Pyromancer. You take 2. I think I'll just go for the tempo play here. Flame of the Kill. What does he discard? Island. Alright. So he's gonna be refilling here pretty well. We definitely need to push the damage. What's up, Jareth? Madness got a blue wrench. That's right. Madness got a blue wrench. I'm just gonna Wizards Retort this. I don't know if I'll have a better target. I mean, I'm sure that there'll be a good target, but that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Can we survive next turn? So let's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 damage plus whatever else is in his hand. I'm just going to hold back the Mistcloak Herald to be able to kill one of these. Although, I mean, if he gives this one +1, then we may just take the 9 damage. We'll see. I mean, he could have some, like, serious... Alright, Shock's not bad. So we take the 8. I was expecting him to flashback or jumpstart. Ooh. That's brutal. Brutal. Okay. I should have probably just countered that. We need something big here. Firebrand, are you slow roller? Opponent slow rolled us. Just slow rolled us. You'll try to edit a deck. You've already done all the quests. Well, I mean, once you've done all the quests and you have a deck where you really want to play that deck or something, just start running it in. I mean, I call these like arena leagues, but constructed events. With constructed event, you only have to pay 500 gold to get in, but if you win 7 games, you get back. It doesn't work here, Madness. That's for Twitch. You win up to 1,000 gold, so you can double your gold, and then once you get to 5,000 gold, so you need to run these like 7 times if you get 7 wins each time. But you need to run them until you get to like 5,000 gold, and then you can use that to buy drafts to get more cards. So, I mean, this is not a horrible hand. Our opponent is on the play, so Exclusion Mage is really good for picking up. Syncopate's really good on turn 2. We can also leave up the Merfolk Trickster. we're only one land away from doing some pretty decent things, and we're on the draw. So I think this is as good of a hand as we're going to get. And that kind of helps. Lord of Atlantis. I mean, it's not really fish deck. So. Well, we can always just play the Tempest Djinn and be able to get ahead of this. However, we could just trade our Merfolk Trickster for it. I think I'm going to syncopate this and just take the damage though. So that worked pretty well for us. Being able to stop the History of Benalia there is pretty good. Definitely thinking that we just drop an Exclusion Mage or drop Tempest Djinn. I think Tempest Djinn. I mean, if he has removal for it, then that's fine. The Knight stacks do run removal, so Knight of Malice. All right. I don't think he can swing into the Djinn though. Like, we have a pretty decent tempo play right now with the Tempest Djinn. We're kind of outrunning his speed, so I'm thinking I'm going to trade a Merfolk Trickster for one of the Knights. Let's get rid of the white one. So we'll just trade the Knight. Dive down's pretty good here. So we'll just bounce our opponent's Knight back to his hand. Do 6 points of damage and threaten lethal next turn. So this should be over pretty quickly here. So we'll just dive down to protect our Tempest Djinn from the cast down, and that should cause the scoop. There we go. GG opponent, GG. Your Black-White Knights is great, but you want to play things like Knight of Autumn and Vraska Relic Seeker in your deck. See, that seems great. Hey, we got a pack. You guys want to open a pack? Let's open a pack. Let's see what we get. Ooh, we got our wild card. Some more wild cards. The Marshal's okay. Centipede, Child of Night. I like the new art on Child of Night. Response Resurgence. Does 5 damage to target. Ooh, that's not horrible. Response deals 5 damage to target attacking or blocking creature. Creatures you control gain first strike and vigilance until end of turn. After this main phase, there's an additional combat phase followed by an additional main phase. So that's not bad. Extra combat steps. You know, a little bit of protection. Seems like the Boros decks would like that. Alright. Back to our event. You built Sultai, but you're not liking the build, so you'll have to reimagine it. So, for your Sultai build, how many Deadweight are you running? I assume that it's a Muldrotha deck. Deadweight is great in the deck. There's a new card that just came out. I can't think of the name of it. When it enters the battlefield, each player has to sacrifice a creature. That card is actually working really well in my Muldrotha deck, as you get to sacrifice the one of your other value creatures. So it just works as a decent sack outlet. This could be a great hand if we can actually get started. Hopefully all will go well here. Is this green-white? Oh yeah, I like it. I'm not going to tap out here. As much as I want to put the Curious Obsession on, we can start drawing cards later. Hopefully it's not some type of control deck that maybe dodge a seal away or something like that. Really wish I had a dive down. The opponent's clearly got something. Yep, there's the seal away. Got me, opponent. Got me. Got me good. I've only got one mission briefing in the deck. So far it's been okay. I mean, it hasn't been the worst card in the world, but I've only got the one, and yeah, I mean, it seems to be doing the work. So we'll just play our Naven so that we can keep a threat on the board, keep crashing in. We'll Wizards retort the Divine Visitation. No angels for you, buddy. No angels for you. Man, really needed that Curious Obsession. We will not be able to swing, and we will lose the tempo here. I guess we just kind of have to... Ooh. So we can get a Mistcloak and a Blink of an Eye. I'm going to put the Mistcloak Herald in the grave, and then put leave Blink of an Eye on top. Then I'll Wizards Retort. We play the land and pass. We need something to be really good here. Now, I'm assuming there's going to be a huge March of the Multitudes very soon. This is not horrible. Nothing convoked it, so... We'll draw a card and bounce this to his hand. Exclusion Mage, not horrible, not horrible. Tempest Djinn, also not horrible. Tempest Djinn will really help us close the game out here. Okay. Doesn't have lifelink or anything, does it? Okay. I'm good with that. We can let that sit. Hopefully it doesn't have a counterspell or something like that. Wonder what this last card is. Oh no! Seal Away! Not Seal Away. I guess this will work. We bounce his dude. get in for 2. And then, like, depending on what he... Okay, he plays land, plays his dude again. That's pretty sweet for us. And this should tap him down, and we should be able to swing in for lethal there. All right. What? You need more sun? I have no clue what you guys are talking about. This deck tops out at 3 converted mana costs. There's nothing in the deck over 3. Technically, Mission Briefing, if you're going to like bring back Wizard's Retort, you're looking at 5 mana. So, all in all, the entire deck operates on about 3 mana. You want more than that on the lands, though. I'm only running 22 in the deck, but so far it's been running really good. I think it's a really good Game 1 deck, and that's kind of what you're looking for Arena. Like, you want those Game 1 decks, because there's no sideboard, you see. I mean, we're not doing any sideboarding, so I've had some decent success with the deck. Deck list, I do not have one made up. I can, I guess I will get you guys a deck list. Ooh. So, this is very, very risky. If we drew another land, I mean, we're on the play, and it's a great on-the-play hand with the Tempest Gens. I kind of wish maybe this Essence Scatter or this Merfolk Trickster, or maybe even one of the Tempest Gens was actually just another land. That would definitely make this easier to keep. I think I'm going to risk it and just go for it. We're gonna see. So here we go. Oh, there's the Lano. That's not cool. That's definitely not cool. Close 4. Okay. We do need to hit like runner land here. This is pretty good. This is definitely pretty good. I mean, if he just goes attacking, then Poison Tipped Archer. I think I just take this 3 damage and just stop the Archer here. Definitely losing the tempo play. There's another Poison Tipped Archer. I think we have to kill the 3-1. Oh no. Kill the Lano. All day. That happens. I don't really think I've got a lot of choice other than to just run my guy down. Reach and Death Touch. Another Land of World for the opponent. Stitcher Supplier. Okay. Man, this means I'm not going to get to, like, I'm not going to get to trick my way into eating the merfolk are eating the Stitcher supplier without putting some stuff in his graveyard. One of the cool parts about Merfolk Trickster is you can actually like remove Stitcher supplier's abilities and stuff. So let's go ahead and go to attacks. We'll swing. So we'll go attacks. We'll go ahead and let him block. Now that he's blocked, I'm gonna remove his abilities. This way he doesn't have Death Touch. Trample. Other creatures you control have trample. What? That's crazy. It's huge. Huge. Let's go. Can he not be blocked? Okay, let's go to blocks. There we go. So we'll block here. One blocker. Stop any damage from coming over and kill that. Oh, perfect. Yeah, this is good. Let's go ahead and go to combat. It's not horrible. Just play another Tempest Gen and now he has to Assassin's Trophy. Alright. I will definitely go get another island. We'll say no blocks and go to 4. Alright, so this thing's got trample, so I need to leave a lot back. Let's go to combat. Attack. Attack. Now this is only 7. Draw a card. Perfect. Perfect. Alright. So now we can just Siren Stormtamer to protect our Jin in case he top decks something, and then now we win the game. Your elephant does not have hexproof, my friend. No hexproof. Aww, the big 8/8 just didn't have it. Just didn't have it. Oh, big hex, like big 8/8 trample, giving other things trample. Wow, some just huge cards, huge cards. Just throwing change at us there, Magic Arena. Just throwing change. Did everyone have a good pre-release this weekend? I assume most people went to the pre-release. This deck's pretty sick without the ability to sideboard. Right? Well, I mean, sideboard's not horrible either. The games go super quick with it. I'm really enjoying this deck, honestly. This seems great. Seems like we've got good tempo hand here. I'm going to keep it. Even though our opponent's going first, I'm going to keep this. Like, if he doesn't play red, then we can probably get away with the Mistcloak Herald. A lot of green-white lately. seems okay. We have a backup's the reason I was willing to trade that for the Land of Whirl. And he cast a flower. Using a lot of cards here. I'm just going to pass the turn. And then next turn we'll be able to play Mistcloak and leave up Syncopate. Well, he tapped for mana. He just went to click it to make it attack. That's pretty good too. I am going to go ahead and just play out my Mistcloak Herald. And then we'll just pass the turn here. Just trying to stay ahead of him on the tempo game. Leonin War Leader. We'll go ahead and use the Syncopate here. Exile that little fella. You want to swing with that Land of Whirl? No? Okay. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and put the Curious Obsession here. And I'll go ahead and play Siren Storm Tamer. Now we can start drawing cards. Come on, Wizard's Retort? No? Okay. Well, to be frank, it looks like a common. What? No blocks. I'll take the one. Things are just getting better. Dive Down is so good in this deck. Okay. I mean, he's making some dudes. I'm gonna use it. We'll draw a card. Hey, we got another Dive Down. And we can always Exclusion Mage, like bounce a token or something like that. And I'm just going to take the 3. And if he's got another one, I guess we see it. Nope. He just takes the 3. We'll draw a card. Another land. And right now we're just kind of in this this 3 for 3 battle here. A lot of big cards he could bring down. You went hardcore into Team Dimir. So yeah, I'm just swinging with the unblockable guy here. More land. Well, I mean, we're getting there. So we just kind of sit back and play Modern while everybody else plays Standard. No blocks. Okay. I think that's a really good target, just to make him recast. And then we'll draw an additional card here. Sweet, we got Wizard's Retort. And an Essence Scatter. Man, this deck is just so good. Oh look, Syncopate. At SideboardMTG, we'll play this. What? What's up, Roman? District Guide. When District Guide enters the battlefield, you may search your okay, go get a basic land or gate, reveal it, put it in your hand, and shuffle your library. I'll scatter that. Sure. I'm gonna go one blocker here. I'm gonna fire off my dive down. Just killing Land of War Elf seems okay. Yep. I think I'll just bounce a Mira again. Just don't let him have it. Just keep getting in for 2, draw a card, sit back on so much counter. Instead of playing Modern, I would rather watch me play some Arena. Ah, gotcha. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, this deck feels like a Modern deck for me. That's kind of what I meant. That was Shauna. That was not Amaria. Ah, sweet, sweet victory. If Arena had a chat, he'd be cussing me. You're probably right. You're probably right. You know, best part about Mono Blue, land base is just so easy. Yeah. I mean, we're definitely playing with the new cards. The Wizards deck doesn't run a lot of the new cards, though. I mean, I've got a mission briefing in here. I played around with a little bit of like the Radical Idea card, but I just wanted more dive downs. Spell Pierce is really good out of the sideboard, but we don't have sideboard events here, so I might actually end up bringing like a Spell Pierce in the main. It's really good for turn 2. Like when you have that God hand, which is not this hand. I mean, this isn't just like horrible though. But I don't think this is a hand that just wins. So I'm gonna mulligan. Okay, this is pretty good, and we're on the play, so we'll get our Siren Storm Tamer down, and then try to put a Curious Obsession on it. We would love to hit something like a not a land. We'd love to hit something like a dive down here. And we also need the opponent to not have, like, shock. Like, if he just goes mountain shock, then we're in a little bit of trouble. or Steam Vents take 2 shock. That could be bad too. Get 2 Lava Runner. Alright. That's not horrible. Come on, give me a dive down. That is not a dive down. Okay, so we got his dude down. Now is he going to start shocking us? Don't shock it. Don't shock it. Just play another 1-drop, dude. Okay, that'll work. That'll work. It's not the greatest thing in the world, but we can fight this. And that's pretty good. Now we're getting some action. So depending on what he plays here, we've got Wizard's Retort, we've got Syncopate available, Merfolk Trickster. I don't think we have enough room to get away with a Merfolk Trickster here. We need him to spend a considerable amount of his... Oh, man. I'm just going to take the damage as much as I want to throw this Trickster in here. So we'll just draw more cards, right? Just draw more cards. See, now things are starting to come together. What you doing, opponent? What you doing? Okay, so stopping Nabin does not stop Siren Stormtamer, so I'm going to let it resolve. It does help him pick up a little bit in the tempo race, but as long as he doesn't kill Siren Stormtamer, we're pretty much golden. Get to Lava Runner. I wonder if we can eat one of these. We're able to eat one. Now, he may just use this opportunity to destroy our Stormtamer now. Nope. Just another Pyromancer. It's got good tempo going, that's for sure. Tempest Gen. Okay, so if we play Tempest Gen, we've got a really good blocker here, and that'll help us stave off some damage. I think Syncopate's going to be a really good card this set, so it's crazy. This guy ain't got no burn. He's got burn. It's all in risk factor form. That's at ease. Wizard's Retort on the Wizard. Tap land scoop? You scoop an opponent. Huh? What you doing, opponent? Poor guy. Oh, these poor fellows. You run 12 burns alone in the 1 and 2 slot. I run 17 1-drops in this deck. Well, we're at 6 and 1. We might get that 7 before we get 3 losses. It's looking hopeful. It's definitely looking hopeful, guys. Making it look easy. It is easy, man. You just run this mono blue deck. It's easy. Easy. How's my head? I was so hungover this morning, it was ridiculous. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good today. What happened to D&D last night? I don't remember any of it. Like, I remember we went across the bridge. There was some, like, dude with red eyes, and then I don't remember. Val said I got loot. So, whatever. Watered down. Ain't nothing watered down. Okay, they're islands. It's all watered down. You're right. I'll keep. I mean, at least we got a really good turn 2 play with Wizard's Retorts. And, like, we can get started with Siren Storm Tamer. I mean, it's not the worst. Hey, when everyone else was like, I'm going to go build red deck, I'm just going to be red deck at the beginning of the season and just crush everyone with red deck, I was like, you know, the mono colored's pretty good. 1-1 versus my 1-1, buddy. My 1-1's a wizard, okay? Is just an elf. Gonna get frisky? You gonna get frisky with that 1-1? Come on. Frisky, frisky. He's like, what? What is this crap? You can see him looking at my cards. This is bull crap. Getting that tempo out there. Pelt Collector. This is a real card, guys. The play is so fast here. Yeah, it is. I kind of like it. Don't be dissing elves in my presence. I love elves. I do. But I'm also loving my wizards deck right now too. So. Wow, not sure how happy your friend will be. Happy your friend will be. Now you have 8 guys in your deck that can sacrifice for damage. Seems good. We really need a draw engine here, guys. Like, we've got nothing but land. It's got to be greater, right? So this is not going to trigger. Hey, Pelt Collector. It's a thing. Like, I'm not so worried about stopping the Pelt Collectors themselves. I am worried that they're going to get ahead of me as soon as we run out of things here. But yeah. Oh, that's nice. I am going to hold the island here, though. And we'll just pass the turn. Smallhide Fox. What a thing. The opponent is so happy right now. Oh, man. What are the chances, guys? What are the chances? Ooh, the harpoon. That's pretty good. Okay, opponent. You get your shot. You get to make that pelt collector huge. This is it. That's Carnage Tyrant. There ain't a whole lot I can do about that. There is not a lot I can do about that. I mean, we've got a race. We've definitely got a race. He plays his Pelt Collector. There's a Land of War Elf. There's a Galta. Oh no! No, not like this. The opponent definitely got ahead of me. We drew just a few too many land. So if we swing 3 here, and we're taking 7. Oh, we're so dead. Yeah, I don't think we got a way out of this at this point. So if we tap down Galta. I mean, Carnage Tyrant still. Yep. Yep. Got us. GG, opponent. GG. Galta was just too much. Yeah. Like, I mean, we hit counter after counter after counter, but without having our draw engine, there was just no way. I think you might be dead. You're right. We did, fam. We did. Yeah, the trample. It's okay though. We just need to win one more before we lose one more. We're so close to 7-2. We're 6-2 right now. 7-2, and we get the 1,000 gold. I mean, we're already in profit though, so that's not bad. Already playing with House's money. You guys ever play poker? We should play a lot of shit. We deployed the first time. Sudden death. This is it. For all the marbles. I think we got 5,000 gold after this. Like, this is basically like what I'm doing to get. Dang. I think I have to. This is basically what I'm doing to get to. Like, to just earn gold, earn cards, earn things like that. Just running these constructed events over and over and over again. You get 1,000 gold if you win, which basically buys you into the next 2. And you don't even have to win to get, like, at least your 500 back. Whoa, turn one. Getting busy, huh, opponent? Goblins. Okay. Okay. This is the Mentor Goblin. He's actually pretty good. Hopefully we'll be able to keep a tempo play up. There we go. Alright. I really wanted to block this guy, just because now I can start like pumping him. Like to pump him to just put an extra 1/1 counter on the runaway Steamkin seems pretty decent. Although if he does like get too many counters on the Steamkin, then like I'm not that worried about it. No haste, that's not too bad. Get to Lava Runner. Wow. Right. So, if I Exclusion Mage here and bounce the runaway Steamkin, which is the most expensive thing on the battlefield right now, so... This is also a wizard, so we can hold up double Wizard's Retort next turn. Our opponent's a little choked on mana. But it doesn't look like his deck needs a ton of mana either, so that's not bad either. And I think that if he has Burn, he kind of needs to put it here. Although if he does attack with one of these guys, even though we can't block the Get to Lava Runner, he's going to lose one of the goblins. Here comes the... Oh, is he going to pump it? He's going to pump it? Wizard's Lightning. Okay. This is not bad. I mean, we're way behind on tempo here. The opponent's doing great with just 2 mana. But now that we're at 4, we should be able to start doing something. You got opponent. Risk factor. That will work. Now he's got some dudes in the grave. Or he's got some spells in the grave. So no blocks. I think we can take this one too. Alright, so now we can swing out. I mean, him swinging into Tempest Gen is going to be a little bit of a problem. I mean, if he goes land, he can double pump one of these. Has Gigantosaur been seeing play? I haven't seen it getting play. A lot of Galt, a lot of Carnage Tyrant. Carnage Tyrant was in one of the free-to-play decks. Sure, that resolves. think it's about all we can do here. I mean, we can swing for 6 in the air next turn. Yeah, 6. We go 6, 7. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, 2-turn clock. Here we go. And that gets us out of burn range, too, because Lava Coil will do 4 damage, which is really good, but getting out of burn range seems great. Okay, we just need to survive this turn and swing in the air with Tempest Gen next turn, and we're good. Uh-oh. That's a Rekindling Phoenix. No! Come on, bounce spell. Like, how much of this do we block? I think I have to here. I mean, he's got the perfect blocker. I probably should have swung with both, but then I would be dead on the flat on the crackback. But I would have gotten to draw a card, so. Don't outburn, don't outburn. Okay, so depending on how he swings, like he can't swing with the Phoenix, right? Can he swing with the Phoenix? We may be about to lose. No. Risk factor. I should have declined. I wanted to let him draw. I did it wrong. I did it wrong. That cost me. That cost me, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, so 6 and 2. Not bad. Not a bad record. Jund Stompy to take a righteous spot at the top of Ravnica. I don't know. Yeah, I meant to let him draw the cards. So, but yeah, I mean, as long as you make at least 4 wins and 3 losses, as long as you go 4 and 3, you get your money back. So, or your gold coins back. Ooh, we got a mythic. Surge Martyr. Champion of the Flame. And Demon Lord Bells in the Lock. Not bad. Okay, did we get anything else? We need to cast some green and white spells. You guys want to... let's see what we can do here. Green and white spells. Complete our quest. We can just go Force Might. What is this deck? This is the deck that the game comes with. Blanchwood armors, things like that. It's okay. Personally, I'm enjoying the Merfolk deck, so we've got gold now. Have I heard of the Bells and Lottery? Is that on Madness? Momir Madness? You gotta go. That was fun. Hey, we didn't do too bad. We went 6 and 2. So, And pretty much straightforward. I mean, I did punt there at the end, which caused us some problems. Well, I don't know if that green deck is good. Like when you first start up, you get a black deck, a green deck, red, blue, white. Now, so far I have earned daily decks. I've earned you know, the Sapperling deck. It's okay. I haven't really won a lot with it. So that's not the greatest thing in the world. Like, the deck's okay, and you could definitely spice it up. It's definitely needing some things. Like, Verdant Force, like, there's just no room for this in the deck. I don't think that Verdant Force fits in this particular version. It's got cards like Twilight Prophet and stuff like that. There's just a ton of cards that I'm not really happy with seeing in the deck. Pretty much, if you hit your path to discovery, though, you just kind of go off. And I don't know. I just haven't had a lot of luck playing the deck, so I don't really like this particular one. However, the other deck that came as a pre-con deck that you can win, and every day you can win a new deck for now. I don't know when that'll stop, but for now you can win a new deck every day until I guess you get all of the event decks. But they come with some pretty cool cards. Like this one in particular came with a Carnage Tyrant, which is nice. You know, Gore Claw. Remember, I mean, the cards in this deck are in Arena. Everything costs the same. If it's a rare, it costs the same amount as any other rare. The price of one wild card, which you can't buy the wild card. So, but yeah, the deck comes with a Carnage Tyrant, Flock of Worms. I don't know about some of the other cards in here. I'm not really fond of like Silverclad Ferocidons, but there's some other like great cards in the deck that are a lot of fun. Needletooth Raptor is awesome, and then of course, you know, Raptor Hatchling just kind of like stonewalls a lot of opponents. They just don't want to swing into it. The deck comes with a whole bunch of mana dorks and things like the Draconic Disciple. You get 3 Llanowars, so like as soon as you get this deck, you get Llanowar Elves. So that part's pretty cool. You played 2 pre-releases and didn't even know there was a code for Arena. Did you get a code? Anyone have a code for the pre-release? I don't know. I don't know if they're unique or non-unique. I know that if you had the beta, Arena beta, you get a code that will get you some creatures. Or sorry, some planeswalkers. You'll get like a Ralzarek, a Teferi, and like a Vraska or something like that. So, yeah, 5 hours and 45 minutes. We get to earn another deck. Yay! So that's pretty much it, guys. Like, I just wanted to run that for you guys. I know that like a lot of you are wanting me to, you know, to put a bunch more decks and things like that. If you did have Arena, check your email. You should have a code. You got an extra code? Well, that's cool, Eric. You should use that code to... Or could you only use one pre-release code per account? Like, how does that work? If you use the code Play Ravnica, you get some free boosters. Yes, Play Ravnica gets you free boosters if you haven't used it already. It's only one per account, and you already entered yours. Well, give me your code. We'll put it in. No, seriously though, if you have not used Play Ravnica, use Play Ravnica. No spaces, capital P, capital R, and you will you'll get 3 free packs. If you've already used it, it's going to tell you failure redeeming code. So once per account, pre-release codes too. Okay. I have yet to do a pre-release, so probably I'm going to look for a code. So awesome. Yeah, I wanted to pull up. You know what? Give me one moment here, and we'll look at these new cards. They just, I mean, I've got an email. I just haven't put it in yet. And once I use this, it won't matter if you guys see it or not, because you won't be able to use it anyway. Where you at, Wizards? Okay, so one moment, guys. Code redeemed successfully. So that should have given me... Let's go see if we have it. Where's Teferi? There we go. So we get this cool Teferi, right? Like nice art in the background and stuff. That comes from the code that if you had been playing before. Really? If you're typing it right there. Jeez. SGX. So does that mean we have the pre-release now? Sealed event? Ticket entry! Are we really about to play some sealed? Here we go. Jeez. I can't believe you typed that in chat. Like... I don't know what to do. Like, I don't have time to play it right now, but I will play it on stream, though. We don't have anything planned for tomorrow, unless you guys just want to see more mono blue grind. So, I guess we'll do sealed tomorrow night. So, Eric here has sponsored our sealed for tomorrow night with his additional code. He had an extra, so I guess check in for tomorrow night, and we'll do sealed Guilds of Ravnica. You played a Grixis Surveil deck at pre-release and went 2 and 3 without getting any playable bombs. Ouch. Ouch. What's the best way to unlock cards? The best way that I have seen to unlock cards is build a decent deck, right? So the cheapest decent deck you can find. I went with Mono Blue Wizards because I think the deck's really cheap. It's low to the ground. There's not a lot of rares in it. You can get it built pretty quick. Where was the code located, Eric? On the box? I don't... Oh, the other Eric. Sorry. 2 Erics. I recommend that you build like Mono Blue Wizards or Mono Red or just a decent deck so that you can grind with that. Then make sure you do your quest. Always do your quest. I still need to hash out like 6 more green spells. I guess we could do that. We could do that while we talk. Always do the... yeah, we'll do that. Because I don't have time to do like the sealed event tonight. But I do have time to play... We'll play this pre-constructed deck. It's on a token? Okay. If you played a beta beforehand, then you have an email with that code in it. It's a unique code, so you won't be able to use, the one I use. Everyone's got a different one. So check that out. Just go to the beta, or go to your email that you signed up for them on the beta originally, and then you'll have the code for a Ralzaric, a Teferi, and Ralzaric, Teferi, and Vraska Golgari Queen, and they're all alternate art, so that part's pretty cool. We just need to cast a bunch of spells here, right? Like, that's all we're trying to do. We need to cast, what, 6 green spells? Was it 6 or 7? Uh-oh, what was the dong? There's Pride Mate. And again, I just want to cast these spells. Alright, so when you first start out, I had 3,000 gems when I first started. And I basically just used those gems yep, I'm just going to swing. So anyway, I basically just used those gems, bought packs, and then opened my packs, used the wild cards I had. The Mono Blue Wizards deck's just full of commons and uncommons, so it's actually not that hard to get the deck put together. It's one of the reasons I picked the deck. I am working on an Izzet deck, and then this is all cool, dude. This is fine. I just really need to cast these spells. It's like all I need to do. Not really worried about anything else. No blocks. You got me. You got me, opponent. I mean, we can swing for 16 right here. Okay. So depending on how he swings, do you have a way to gain life, opponent? Not swinging. Okay. See how this works. Might have got him. Oh my god, we won that! How the hell? Whatever. Okay. What a game. What a game. That was not what I was expecting. I do play all of the decks when they give us decks. I think it's fun to be able to play some of the decks that aren't quite so good, play them, try to quest with them, things like that. Because, oh hey look, we completed a quest, we got 500, we got our pack, we got a card. Let's go open a pack. Cracking packs. I mean, this is basically what you want to do. Hey, Bounty of Might. Target creature gets +3/+3. Target creature gets +3/+3. Target creature gets +3/+3. +3/+3. Anyway, this is how I've been earning my packs. Again, if you have a decent deck that's just very consistent, it really just needs to be a good game one deck. You know, once you've completed your quest for the day, at that point, the only thing you really need to run is just grind constructed events over and over again. Constructed events cost 500 gold or 95 gems. I recommend using the gold because as long as you go at least 4 and 3, you'll get your 500 gold back and you're not actually out anything. At that point, you get at least 1 guaranteed rare card and 2 uncommon cards. Now, the uncommons have a 10% chance to proc rare and a 5% chance to proc mythic rare. It is possible to get all 3 cards mythic rare, rare or mythic rare. So that is pretty much the best way to just grind out your cards. Do your quest, run your constructed events, like just keep doing quests and like tune your decks up the best you can. Run them through the constructed events. Go 4 and 3, and then or better. You really want to go better so that you can actually start netting some gold. Once you get up to 6 wins, you're getting 800 gold and 3 cards, and you get guaranteed 2 rares at 6 wins. Now, when you get up to 7 wins, it's 2 rares and an uncommon, and then of course 1,000 gold. So at that point, you're starting to bank gold where you don't even have to worry about that anymore. And then you can use your gold to, let's go back. You can use your gold. Right now, I don't recommend doing it unless you just want some, core set in 19. But then you can buy into drafts using gold. Now that's 5,000 gold to buy into a draft. But you're going to be able to hand pick through some cards. So if there's something you really need for your deck, then hate pull it, right? We're doing this for cards. This is not like your normal Magic. The only real purpose here is to either earn gems or to just straight up build your collection. There's nothing else you really can do. So once you start running some drafts, you'll get the opportunity to win some more gems. So if you win any game, you're going to get 50 gems. 0 games, you're going to get 50 gems and all the cards that you pulled and a pack, right? So for your 5,000 gold, you could just go to the packs or go to the store and spend your 5,000 gold and buy 5 packs, right? Or you go into a draft and you can kind of pick through what you want to get, right? And once you pick through what you want to get, you build you a deck, and if you can get a couple wins, you instantly start earning gems. Now, this is the only way I've discovered so far that you can actually grind out gems. At least they did leave us with a way to grind out gems. Yes, it's a little monotonous. You gotta earn your way up to 5,000 gold, but complete your quest, and you'll get to do about 1 draft a week, no problem. If you just do your quest, run your I keep wanting to call them leagues, but your standard events, your constructed events. Run your constructed events, earn your 5,000, and then you can start earning gems. Now, once you earn gems, you can use gems to purchase packs. Not purchase gems. You can use gems to purchase packs. So 600 gems will get you 3 packs. If we go back over to the draft, you'll notice that you do have to win quite a few. You need 5 wins to be able to buy the 3 packs. So on every depending on how good you do, I mean, you may just have a draft deck that just crushes everyone else. And at that point, if you do win out and you get 7 wins before you get 3 losses with your draft deck, you'll get 950 gems plus 2 packs. 950 gems is great because, I mean, that could just instantly buy you straight back into a draft, and you've got 200 gems left over. So there's a bunch of things you could do. If you're good at drafting, then it may be worth it to just, ride out the draft chain, one right into another, and that's probably a great way to get your packs. But other than that, I think that that's like the best way to do it, is just do your quest, do your constructed events. After you just repeat constructed events over and over and over again, you're going to have enough to do drafts, and then rinse and repeat just over and over. The Singleton weekend is this weekend, so if you guys haven't played the Singleton events, I personally have not been doing much with the Singleton events, but they're free right now. There's another 11 hours, so you can just keep doing the Singleton event over and over and over again, and that's a pretty decent way to grab a couple extra cards. I mean, if you get 4 wins with your Singleton, you get a rare. If you get 3 wins, you get a rare. So, I mean, it's not bad. And then in that draft, you and you are drafting against computers. This is right. You're not hate drafting against someone else. So, you know, your hate drafting is not going to hurt anyone. I actually think of it as greed drafting. You know, like, I need that card, so I'm just going to greedy take this, even though it's not going to fit in my deck. So instead of hate drafting, I guess greed drafting. So, you know, just be a little greedy. You need that Niv Mizzet. You see a Niv Mizzet, which, let's face it, you probably want to draft with a Niv Mizzet if you hit one of those. So, yeah. Guys, it's we're coming close to that mark. Eric, thank you very much for sponsoring our stream for tomorrow night with your extra token. I went ahead and cashed it in right there on stream, so you know that I did do that, and we'll be doing this tomorrow night. We're gonna play some sealed Guilds of Ravnica. I hope it goes better than my last sealed event did. My last sealed event was not that great. Had the game closed out on me quite a few times, and just didn't get to have fun with it. I mean, it really kind of sucked. Anyway, we did get a Doom Whisperer though, right? Like, I mean, I can't be too mad. One of the things I don't know if any of the packs are seeded in this sealed event. Like, do we get a seeded pack? I'm not 100% sure. So, but we're gonna do this tomorrow night. So stick around, or not stick around, but come back tomorrow, and we will happily crack some packs, build some decks, crush some souls, right? Hopefully we don't get our soul crushed, right? Poopy! I am sure that there is a way that you can contact James. I will say this, though. You put it in chat. There's no guaranteeing that anyone's going to get it. Which is why when I seen the one go up in chat, I just went ahead and typed it in. So, might as well beat everyone else, right? Some lucky winner. Oh, hey. It's me. Message you. That's right. You can actually do messages on Reddit now. So, but anyway, guys, that's all we've got for tonight. I had a lot of fun. I hope you guys had fun. Stick around, or come back tomorrow night. We'll be doing some sealed, and then I'm going to try to grind out the cards to get my Izzet deck together. I do want to start playing Izzet. However, I am not 100% if, like, what version of Izzet I'm going to be on. There's the Arclight Phoenix version, which is absolutely sick. That deck is sick. There's a version with Sarkin and Niv Mizzet that I'm wanting to try, which is actually, that's what I've been building. You know, turn 4 Niv Mizzet seems good, right? Just turn 4 here, Niv Mizzet, do something about it. I mean, it dies removal, but whatever. You think you have 4 extra? Can you email them to... We could do that. I don't know how we would be able to give them out, Dragon Lord. Like, honestly, Dragon Lord, if you've got 4 extra codes, you should just, like, from time to time go, all right, community, here we go. You know, and then maybe someone gets, like, someone goes for it, and they get it. Whoever's ready at the time, like, just surprise, and let everyone go for it. I've already used this one, and if I end up with any extra codes, that's exactly what I would do with them. Is just try to do giveaways or something like that. So, where are they in the guild box? On a token. They're on a token. So, like, honestly, Dragon Lord, I just don't know a way to... I don't know a way we would give them out. So, I just don't. I don't have a giveaway system, which I'm supposed to be getting, because I said that once we got to 5,000, I would be giving away like a fat pack or something like that. I don't know what we're going to be doing when we get to 5,000 subscribers, so we'll see when we get there, and I guess I'll have to come up with a way to do a giveaway. But yeah, guys, that's all we've got for tonight. I had a lot of fun. I hope you had fun. We'll see you next time here on Sideboard MTG.